Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do this square but in color. So what we'll do is, this is all cotton yarn and I'm using a 2.5mm hook, and what I'm going to do is start with the purple color. To start, make a magic loop. So get your yarn, wrap it around your fingers in a cross, get the bottom one, pull the top one through, make a loop, and then get your working yarn and pull it through the loop. That's going to give us a magic circle and one chain. So go ahead and make two more. So 1 and 2. We're going to count this as one double crochet. I'm just going to adjust my magic ring so it's a bit smaller. Right, so we need a total of 12 and we're going to count this as 1. So make sure you have 12. Go ahead and work 11 double crochets. So to do a double crochet, I'll show you it very quickly. So yarn over, put your hook through the loop, bring it back, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So yarn over, put your hook through the loop, bring it back, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and I'm going to quickly make the rest of my double crochets. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that's our first one done. So I'm just going to pull this to make this into a nice tight circle. And what we'll do is we're going to go on top of the first double crochet we did over here and do a slip stitch like so. So now what I'm going to do is cut this yarn and pull this through, go to the back of the work and pull it to the back of the work like so. You can weave in all your knots at yarn at the end. I'm just gonna leave it for this tutorial. So pick your next color. So you've basically done a magic loop and 12 double crochets for the first round. Pretty straightforward for that one. Get your next color. I'm using this pink, and just join it anywhere you like on these areas here. So when you put your hook through, it should form a V shape. So I'm going to get my yarn, pull it to the back of the work, and I'm going to tie it right on. For round 2, all you want to do is do 2 double crochets in each of these spaces. So by the end of it, you should have 24. So I'm going to chain 3 to start, like so. And then I'm going to do another double crochet in that same space. So round 2 is also quite straightforward, I'd say. And move on to the next one. Do 2 double crochets. Move on to the next one. Do 2 double crochets. Move on to the next one. Do 2 double crochets. So far it's beginner friendly to follow, as long as you know how to do a magic loop and double crochets. In the next one, do another 2, 1, 2. Next one, do another 2. So I'm going to meet you at the end of the round when I have 24. And I'll show you what to do next. I'm coming to the end of my round. I've got my last 2 to do, so 23 and then 24. Should be looking like this so far. So I'm going to go on top of the first double crochet I did, and I'm going to do a slip stitch like so. So let's cut our yarn. And I'm going to pull this through. I'm going to go back to the back of my work and pull this yarn to the back like so. Right, for the next round, again, I promise you it's very simple. Get your next color and then just tie on anywhere you like. So I'm just going to go into here from the back, get my white yarn and pull it to the back of the work and tie a knot. So I'm going to tie it right on. So for this round, it's very simple. You're going to do 2 double crochets. So let's start with the chain 3. This is going to count as a double crochet. So 2 double crochets in that one. Then you're going to chain 1. And then what you're going to do is skip this and go into here and do 2 double crochets. So 1, 2. Then chain 1. Right, and then you're going to skip this one and go into the next one and do 2 double crochets. So all I'm doing is 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, and I'm doing it in every other one, so I'm skipping 1 from the previous round. So let's do my chain 1 and skip this, go to the next one and do my 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Then chain 1. So I hope you get the idea of what I'm doing for this one. So I'm going to skip 1, go to my next one, do my 2 double crochets, and then chain 1. Skip 1 from the previous round, go to the next one, 2 double crochets, and then chain 1. Right, so I'm going to keep doing this and I'll meet you at the end of this round. I'm getting to the end of my round, so I've done my chain 1, and what you should have left is 2 on either side, and the last middle one, well, you should do your 2 double crochets. So 1, 2, and after you do your 2 double crochets, don't forget to chain 1. And now we're going to go on top of the first double crochet we did. So I'm going to skip this chain 3 and do a slip stitch right there. Whoops. So that's our round 3 done. So I'm just going to cut the yarn like so, and we can begin the next round. So I'm going to go from the back of the work into here and just pull this yarn to the back of the work. Right, very quickly before I carry on, I'm just going to sort all this mess out and I'll show you what to do next. Right, so this is what you should have. And I'm going to go back to my first colour and I'm going to join it on literally anywhere in these spaces. So I'm going to go in here and pull the yarn back and tie it on. So what you're going to do now is start with a chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And what you're going to do is basically in each one of these is 3 double crochets. So here's my third one, then chain 2, and then 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. So what this does is forms a corner, and then for the 2 in between you're going to do 3 half double crochets in each, and then we'll reach a corner again. So let's go ahead and do our 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3. So how you do a 3 half double crochet is yarn over, put your hook through the area, pull it back, you have 3 loops on your hook and pull through all 3, and that forms a half double crochet. So in the next one, we've now reached a corner, so do your 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, and that will form our second corner. So chain 2, now in the same area, do another 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. So for the 2 in between, do 3 half double crochets in each. So 1, 2, 3. Always remember, you can slow these videos down by clicking on the cog on this video and selecting playback speed, and just select a much more slower speed if this is too fast for you. So we've now reached a corner again. Do 3 double crochets and then chain 2 and do your 3 double crochets again in that same space. So this round is pretty straightforward. You've only got 4 corners, and in the rest of the areas it's just 3 half double crochets. So now we've got the 2 in between. So do your 3 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Next, 1, 2, and 3. You've now reached a corner again, so do your 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Cotton yarn is sometimes a bit difficult to work with because this is what it does, but in most cases you can hide it well. So I'm going to do my last 3 half double crochets, 2 and 3. Right, so last 2 spaces left, and you've guessed it, 3 half double crochets in each. 1, 2, and 3. The next round is just going to be very different. It's going to be 3 double crochets across everywhere. And there we go. So now that I've reached this, I'm going to go on top of the first double crochet we did and do a slip stitch to join. This yarn is very fussy. You'll often find certain brands are very fussy to work with. I'm also going to go in this next bit here and just do a slip stitch as well. So this is how we should be looking. Don't worry if it's bending slightly. You can block it. Blocking is a method of straightening it out. So go to the back and then pull it to the back of the work. So now let's do our next round. So the next round is pretty straightforward. I'm going to go back to my second color and I'm going to join it pretty much anywhere. So I'm going to join it here. Pull the yarn to the back of the work. Tie it right on. And basically now if you want to increase your square, the size of it, the pattern that I'm doing for this round is the pattern you'll follow. So let's chain 3 to make our first double crochet, and now in each one, so the corners will stay the same, but in each of these you'll just do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. I know I'm doing it quite fast, but I'm hoping by the time you reach this round, you do know how to do a double crochet or are quite confident with how to do it. So 3 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 3 double crochet, and now we reached a corner. The corners are going to stay exactly the same. 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. right? And then in these spaces, pretty much the same thing. 1, 2, 3, whoops, right? In the next one, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. In the next one, same thing. I hope you get the idea now of how this round is going to work. So after I finish this round, I'm going to get on with it. I'm going to add one more white round, and then I'll show you how to finish your square. And hopefully you've enjoyed this tutorial so far. I mean, let me know if you plan to make any blankets or purses or, you know, anything at all out of these squares. I do enjoy seeing your projects that you tagged me on Instagram on. So I'm going to carry on, and I'll meet you after I've added the white. Right, so I'm going to show you how to join this round quickly. So go on top of the first double crochet you did in this space here, and then do a slip stitch, and just to make it extra secure, go in the next one and do a slip stitch too. So let me cut this yarn, pull it through, pull it to the back of your work. Now to increase, again, it's very simple. Just do exactly what you did for this round for the next round. So I'm just going to add my last round in, and I'll show you what that looks like. Right, everyone, so you get the gist of what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to end the video here, and I'll post a big picture of it on my thumbnail so you guys get to see what it looks like. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you keep coming back and watching more of my tutorials. Please click subscribe, leave a comment or a like, and I'd really appreciate your feedback as well. And also follow me on Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram username on the description of this video. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.